Hey guys, welcome to a RaidShadowLegends video. I am Vengeance and we are on our free-to-play account. We are on Down the Rabbit Hole. It's 2025 free-to-play challenge and what we on day 3. I want to show the progress that I've made on this account so far. I didn't join the challenge straight away. It was my dad's birthday, so I was out. But then when I got back, I jumped on the stream, made my account, and then got it cracking straight away. So my champion of choice was Kale. Obviously, come on now, Poisons. And he was my starter champion the first time I ever made an account. So Kale is my starter champion. I then went ahead with Wukong as my promo code. And then obviously everyone picked up an Ugo and Tagore. I then got super lucky, literally just before filming this, and pulled Apothecary from Mystery Shard. I was like, and I said it to my brother, I was like, Apothecary. And then I pulled him. I was mind blown. But yeah, he will be getting booked soon. I've got loads of copies of RS because I was going to take her up and throw her into a clan boss team because of that this skill here where she removes a buff. But yeah, Apothecary's in because of the heal. But enough of me yapping on. Let's have a look at these champions. So Kale's 50. Fully booked, and I've bought his masteries. Gear, I've gone 4-piece lifesteal, 2-piece speed, and he is running at 176 speed, 81 crit rate, 81 crit damage. His accuracy is suffering here at 47. I've not given too much attention to his accuracy, mainly because Clan Boss isn't my focus right now. It's pushing through campaign. And I wanted to push as fast as I could to get my first sacred for the ×2. So this is my Kale build. And moving on to Wukong. So here's just kind of like a mix. So I've got 2-piece speed, 2-piece perception. Managed to get attack percentage. I think same as Kale. His chest is crap. Absolutely crap. Yeah, that's the only reason why Kale's chest isn't fully rolled up. So I managed to get crit rate on the gauntlets. I had these boots, if I can find them. Yeah, I had these. I had HP percent lifesteal on Kale originally, but as you can see, I was just losing so much speed. And then I decided to go into Brutal campaign and farm a pair of speed boots for myself. So once I got those, rolled them up straight away. And then what have we got? And then just the 2 pieces of Savage that you get from the Alice chase. Wukong started off with just some any random gear, and then as soon as I got myself some speed boots is when it really started to kick off. As you can see here, I've done a lot of farming speed boots, but I'll talk you through like what I did after I show you the builds. Ugo, 4-piece speed. I'm silver broke, so I can't roll. Oh no, I'm not silver broke anymore. To 12. There we go. That's pointless, but we'll take it anyway. And then the Divine Life. Just thought, why not? What is he running at? 180 speed, 17k HP, and then 1k defense, and then 68 accuracy. So that's why that accuracy chest is so important for me. The next thing I want to do is be able to ascend him and then get some pinpoint for him. Because then I'll get the first boost there of that 20 accuracy. So then I can kind of take him closer up to 100, which I'm going to need. Tagore is in Swift Parry and speed, running fast as well, 177 speed, 99 crit damage. That just came with the build. I didn't intend to do that, but that's because of this. Like, this bonus is gangster. Again, chest. I think the chest on every single one of my champions is shocking, but flat stat defense. What I did find is that defense and HP percentages and flat stat more or less work out the same. So who was I looking at? So like defense, flat stat gauntlets. Oh, I've sold them all, haven't I? Numpty. Let's see if I've got anything in flat stat so I can show you exactly what I mean. I do. What is it? HP, attack. What did I do there? Didn't mean to do that. All right, attack gauntlets, and I'll show you on Wukong. Perfect, because it's in the same set as well. So, because he's a legendary, I'm getting slightly more. And obviously this isn't rolled up. I would roll it to show you, but it's kind of a bit of a waste of silver. Or it is a waste of silver. Let me not do it. But essentially, the flat stat that you're getting sometimes is more beneficial than the percentage because they're not 60s. So Ugo at level 40, his base stats are so low that when I put defense percentage on him versus flat stat, they're exactly the same. In some cases, I'm actually getting more stats from the flat stat one than I am from the percentage. So early game, don't be too afraid with putting on crappy pieces for the sake of the set or for the sake of a bonus. Like, that's why I've kept some of this stuff here. I'm sure I've got some flat stat laying around. Watch me not be able to find it now. But yeah, essentially it's that. Not booked. My Ugo's not booked. I threw what? Oh, I've not thrown a single book into her. Interesting. Tagore, not a single book thrown in. And then as you can see, I'm just gathering food. Hellborn here, interestingly enough, I did throw a book into because I just needed to do it for one of my missions. But she's helped loads. And then is there anyone else? Here we go. Here is my Sacred Shard pool. This is who I got from my Sacred Shard. Tarshon, not blown away, but also not mad. Not mad at it. A1 Provoke, that might be helpful in Hydra. And then a 75% chance of placing a Weaken. Thankfully it's AoE, so that will pair nicely with Ugo, maybe for Clan Boss. And then the increased defense and the turn meter fill is quite nice. It is 6 turns, but that's fine. I definitely will not be booking this champion. But those are my champions. Let's kind of talk you through where I've progressed in the game. So, campaign. Normal, done, complete. Hard, complete. That's how I got my first Sacred. And now we're in Brutal. And the moment I got to Brutal, I tried to clear as much as possible. And then this is where it started to get hard. Bad L is difficult to take down. And then this is where I just slowed down massively. I can't seem to get past it. I know that if I'm struggling here, there's no way I'll be able to do the boss. And then this, stage 11 is just ridiculous because of affinity. So I've given up on this Sacred, sadly, as much as I did want to get there. I feel like K would have to be 60. But it is what it is. So I've been farming here for speed gear. So I've been farming in stage 6 and stage 7. And then I switched recently to stage 7, but I have to do it with 2 champions that are leveled. And then I think I came in here stage 6 to pick up some speed boots. So that's campaign. Whilst I'm in here, dungeons. So Arcane Keep, I pushed all the way to stage 10. Spirit Keep all the way to 11. I was trying to get to 13 because I really wanted to ascend Wukong. But the drop rates for these are so low, purely because I wanted his passive. I thought if I could get Wukong's passive, then I could 3-star everything in campaign, because KO would be in the lifesteal, and then I just have to trust that Wukong would come back and I would just mangle it. But I couldn't do it because of heal reduction, which brings me on to this. Hellborn. Hellborn has been clutch. This heal reduction has helped me so much, especially because it's in one of the missions, I think. And then also this triple hit helped me on Fire Knight. I'll show you that in a second. So, yeah, I think all the rest of the keeps are all up to about 10. Apart from Void, because I didn't need to do Void. There you go, 10. All for missions. Minotaur went up to 6. That's what I needed, I think. Ice Golem, 7. Event Dungeon, how far did I go? 8. I think I could probably push a little bit higher now that I've got better speeds. Spider, 5, purely for the missions. Dragon, 9. I'm not farming in Dragon at all, only if it's for a mission. Purely because the event dungeon is better. Because I'm also getting accessories, because Spider is so hard to do. Fire Knight, stage 8. It was manual. It took me ages, as you can see, these last 2 runs here. But I wanted to get it done so badly for this reason. Challenges. I was powering through in order to get my Void Shard. only to then realize I couldn't do this because all I wanted was the sacred. But yeah, stage 13 Fire Knight is not happening. I think most of this isn't happening at my level without 60s. But I pushed a lot of different challenges. I completely ignored this. This is an energy eater. We're in a 2-star or higher gauntlet with attack percentage. I'm not using it. I'm not using it. Sewers of Arnok. Let's actually just go into there. Offense. Where am I using that? I want KO and lifesteal. So I'd be wasting so much energy here farming for a challenge that's going to give me what? What does it give you here? Where is it? Oh, it's there. 50 energy and a rare skill tome. Not worth it. So I completely skipped that. Arena I've pushed. I pushed Arena. This obviously isn't going to happen for a bit now, but I'm absolutely fine with that. So talking Arena, here is my team. So if I just jump into a fight, Wukong with that speed lead, this has helped me massively in Arena. It just means I always go first. I do have a really fast team. I'll throw up a screenshot. I actually went up against a level 60 Mikage and I battered the team. I couldn't believe it. I was like, how have you pulled Mikage this early on? Where did you even get the Primal? Probably bought it, but I'll kind of show you this team. Hopefully I don't get absolutely smoked here, but I haven't been. There we go. There it is. Tagore comes in. My Wukong is weak, interestingly enough. And then there we go. That is the team. Super rapid, super clean. I don't really have to worry and I can just farm as much as I can. And then my Great Hall. What have I done? So I've done this. I messed up actually a little bit, my Great Hall. My first mistake, I chose defense straight away. I was like, on my main account, I went accuracy straight away. And I completely forgot that in one of the missions, you had to do this. You have to do attack on every single one bar void. And I went straight away, oh, I need defense. I need KO to stay alive. And then the moment I'd done it, I went, oh, I've messed up. So then that's when I made that push in Arena to get this done. But it's all sorted now. I'm now thinking, where do I want to continue pushing? As you can see, I'm holding onto some medals now. Missions. This was my focus. Getting to 300 gems because I wanted to buy masteries and then pushing as far as I could. I did want to complete this, but as you can see, I'm just low on energy now. And taking KO to 60 is more important than any of this. So I did some of it because I wanted to ascend KO, but you're not really getting much. I think when this happens, where's my daily login? When I get this 500 energy drop is when I'll go back into doing these keeps, because I'll do this push. Hopefully by then I've pushed a little bit further in campaign, pick up these gems, because then I want to buy my masteries on my next champion. So then that's all done. That's easy to do. Yeah, and then I can just keep pushing. But at the moment, the rewards that I'm getting are not big enough of a payout for me to invest anymore. Whereas that 300 gems was a massive win for me. Missions done, quests done, challenges, passes. Let's talk about this pass. This pass has made starting a new account a dream. I couldn't believe it. Straight off the bat, lifesteal gear. Don't get me wrong, some of the pieces are crap. But you have a full set of lifesteal gear. And then because it's 6 pieces, you can just pick the 4 pieces that are best for you, throw it onto your champion, and then use those other 2 pieces on the next champion and eventually put them into some lifesteal as well. That way you've got 2 champions keeping each other alive. Moving over, the brews, helpful, but I didn't really need them. The chickens and the tomes, yeah. That's where it's really been a game changer for me. Because I was able to book KO very early on. And I was able to take him up. straight away within what, 1, 2, 3 levels. If we look at the daily challenges, win a campaign battle, campaign 3 times, 5 times, upgraded something. It's easy to do. And then in here, I think was take KO to 30, put him in gear, upgrade some gear, ascend him at 30, 40, 50, and obviously now it's at rank 6 and 60. So basically all these 3, but for every rank below. And you get to that so quickly, and it just helps you progress so much. At the moment, I'm holding on to these chickens because I am, like everyone, torn as to whether I'm taking him as my first 60, which is criminal because I just watched Nubs' video and he said the exact same thing because he bought his masteries. But I needed the masteries in order to get my sacred shard. So it was worth it. Worth it overall. So I'm not mad at that. But slightly torn. I'm holding on to some Lego tomes here. I've got 3 Lego tomes and I don't think I'm going to put them into Wukong. I think Wukong cycles his skills quick enough for me, and he's not doing enough on my account right now for me to book him. I'd rather wait until I can get a few more books and then get value out of it, such as Alice because of the cooldowns. Yeah. I just think, and then here for that debuff chance, even on the A1, I'd take it. I think, again, I'll decide that later on down the line. As good as, oh, that bunny's dope. I didn't notice that. As great as Wukong is for Hydra, I just don't see myself in Hydra. Clan Boss is way more important. So, yeah, I'm in 2 minds about that. I think that is everything on my account, really. What did I focus on and how did I make so much happen so quickly? I'd say I just ignored a decent amount of these challenges and tried not to keep myself in these sewers because I noticed so many content creators were in there for ages and I just wanted to push as far as I could. Mistakes I made was definitely farming this Spirit Keep, thinking that I was going to get this drop. Stage 11 has the, I think it's stage 11 or stage 10 had the highest drop rate for them. I think it might have been 10. And I sat there and I spent at least, I want to say 200 energy here, which I think was a waste, a massive waste, because I still didn't even get enough to ascend him. Like I picked up all of the arcane potions, but I just couldn't get the spirit ones. And that was a bit of an energy sink that I could have used to take up more champions and then just get closer and closer to my 6-star. So that would probably be my biggest mistake. The other thing would be silver. Rolling up some pieces that I didn't need to roll. I think there's some pieces here that I just rolled up. So I've kind of now changed my approach where I'll roll all this stuff to 4. If it rolls speed, then I'll continue rolling it. And if not, then I just leave it. In this case, it was going to go on Ugo. And I saw HP percent on a HP helm. I continued. But yeah, that's kind of what I've done. Loads of speed boots. Loads. I am ready. I'm ready to go fast. Which has helped me loads. But that is everything on my account. I'm holding on to my shards. I will not be pulling my voids. I am tempted by them every time I open this. But I just think with Summon Rush around the corner and Sacred 2x just having been done, I get the feeling that it's going to be a void 10 times chance for the event dungeon champion, Queen of Hearts. And then I think that will happen just before Summon Rush. Summon Rush will kick in and then it'll be a 2x on this. So that's my prediction. I don't think they'd do a 2x on Ancients. So I've just been pulling my Ancients because Ancients are not worth anything in a Summon Rush. I think it'd be brutal of them to put a ×2 on Ancients for Summon Rush. I think it's likely that it'll be Void Shards. And just before that, rinse everyone for the new Void Lego. But that is my free-to-play update. Obviously, there's not much I can really do on my account now because everything's slowed down. Oh, actually, tell a lie. What's the other thing? Faction Wars. Faction Wars. I pushed heavily in Faction Wars here. I actually managed to 3-star all the way up to stage 6. And the way that I've done that is because he's so fast, and then I put Spirit Host in the lead. I've got a name then for a second. With the speed boost. With that speed aura, when I go into a run, KO will take a turn. Spirit Host does have some gear on her, so then she'll use her increase attack or cycle back round, attack him. And then for the boss, I struggled with the boss because you need to take out the side adds. It's so difficult to do. So you take out the first wave, take out the second wave, hold on to your A2 and your A3 if possible, but definitely hold on to the A2. 2 Spirit Hosts, and one of them has to be fast. The first one uses block debuffs. So then when the boss attacks you, you don't have provoke on you. Oh, I wish I recorded that. That's so annoying. And there's no way of me getting more keys. Do you know what? I'm going to do a separate video on this tomorrow as to how I cleared stage 7 boss. Because every time you're provoked, KO can only A1. And then you can't take out the side adds that are constantly putting up block debuffs, which is pointless for you because you're going to do damage via poisons, and increase speed. And you're just getting smacked constantly. So that was the way that I tackled that. 2 Spirit Hosts. I just got lucky having them. That is the free-to-play. I'm going to continue pushing as much as I can. I've got some people here in my clan that are also doing it. We've been chatting away, talking promo codes and stuff. And my brother in the background clicking away is also doing the free-to-play challenge. He's nowhere as far in as I am. He's done the right thing and focused on his main account. But there is something that I love about starting a new account. It will probably wear off. Well, it's already starting to wear off now that I have no energy. And I do not want to convert gems. On my main account, I spend. So if I want to play, I just go in here, I purchase something, and I'm like, let's play. I want to do something in the game. But this is the free-to-play lifestyle. So as such, I'm going to keep it chill. To finish off, I'm going to jump into Clan Boss, do an easy run, and I will just speed it up for you guys. So thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe. Let me know how you're getting on with the free-to-play challenge. Let me know if there's things that you did that might have helped your journey. Let me know if you have a 60 already. And some people are blitzing through this. I would have had to have fed Wukong and done some crazy things on my account to do that. I don't know how they achieved it, but credit where credit is due. But please do let me know what you've been doing. Let me know whether you're holding your voids or whether I should just pull my voids. Maybe I'm just holding onto them pointlessly. Maybe there's more progress in pulling them. But let's jump into this and I will catch you on the next one.